As the first Capital One lounge to open in the United States, the lounge at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport has all the hallmarks that I come to expect from a Capital One lounge, which also makes this the best credit card lounge option in DFW. Located in Terminal D, the Capital One Lounge can be accessed from any terminal through the Airport Skyline light rail train that connects all 5 terminals in the secured area, making this easy to access if you have a flight or layover in another terminal. Just note that the terminals are pretty far apart from each other, so you want to allocate at least 5-10 minutes depending on which terminal you're traveling from. Once in Terminal D, head towards gate D22 into the Capital One building, and then head up the elevators. You'll need a Capital One credit card to access the lounge, and here I'm using my Venture X card, which grants me access without any additional fees. After checking in, the first thing you'll encounter is what I believe sets Capital One lounges apart from all the other airport lounges, which is the grab-and-go station. This redefined what an airport lounge could be for me, as I know I can come here and quickly grab a quality meal and drink for the next flight, even with short layovers. The lounge is also quite large when compared with the club at DFW or even the AMEX Centurion Lounge down the hall. And Capital One makes good use of the space, with a large variety of seating options for larger groups and single travelers. One of my favorite touches is that just about every seat has access to a charging outlet. So whether you want to relax for a few hours in a comfortable chair or have a lot of work to do at one of the workstations, you can top off all of your electronics in preparation for a long flight. The center of the lounge is where all the hot food, self-serve drinks, and pastries are located, with a large selection of food items ranging from traditional soups to modern fusion cuisine. However, I do feel that the food selection here could have more local flavors. We are in Texas after all. But that's a small gripe, as the food here is excellent. The back of the lounge is where the open bar is located. And this might be odd, but anytime I see a lounge with comfortable seating facing a tarmac, I'll try and reserve it, since it's such a unique view that you can only get at an airport. This lounge also offers more features than any other Capital One lounge I've been to. There's luggage lockers at the entrance of the lounge, so you don't need to bring in your carry-on if you don't want to. The shower suites can be reserved at the front desk and looks like this. You can also reserve the exercise room, relaxation room with this sleeper chair, which is nice, but with only a 20-minute time limit, it's too short to take a nap in. And there's also a multi-faith room, which I didn't get to see. Overall, I'm really impressed with this lounge, especially knowing that it was the first Capital One lounge that opened. It really seems like they got it right the first time and then just copied the formula over and over, until someone came up with the restaurant idea, and now we have Capital One landings as well, which is equally as amazing for its own reasons.